9 on KSCW.
Welcome back. New details and video today from the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office as they investigate a deadly officer-involved shooting last week on North Hillside. The images from the Sheriff's Office showing some still pictures from the officer's body cam and a short clip. 12 News reporter Roman Campa breaks down the moment this traffic stop turned deadly. New at 9.
We're going to discuss the officer-involved shooting involving the Wichita Police Department that occurred on July 31st.
Sedgwick County Sheriff Jeff Easter detailing the timeline of events of the deadly shooting, saying it started with a drug trafficking complaint. Officers then spotted a vehicle with an altered and expired tag and stopped it in a McDonald's parking lot on North Hillside. 3 people were in the vehicle. 29-year-old Brendan Russell was in the back seat. Officers noticed Russell moving something under the car seat and asked him to get out of the vehicle, but Russell refused.
At that point, the officer told him he was under arrest, and a small struggle started inside of the vehicle, and the officer, when he was grabbing a hold of his shirt, pulled his shirt off.
Officers requested backup, deployed their tasers, and asked Russell to get out of the vehicle for a second time. That's when they say Russell pulled out a handgun from his shorts.
Officer A transitioned from his taser to his handgun, and at that point a shot went off, and then the officer fired 5 rounds into the vehicle.
Sheriff Easter says video shows the 29-year-old shot himself in the head prior to the officer firing rounds at Russell. Russell was pronounced dead on the scene. No one else was hurt. Roman Campa, 12 News.
Important to point out, we do not get to see the full body camera video of the shooting. They don't release that. The Sheriff's Office only released the edited part. Sheriff Jeff Easter says that fentanyl was recovered from the car. Once the investigation is complete, it will be turned over to the District Attorney's Office for review.
Now, your